What's up? What's good? What's poppin'?
Welcome to my whole video. Yeah.
I feel like I need to start wearing makeup when I film. But yeah, this is basically a March haul, I suppose. Although, actually no, yeah, I did get all these things in March. So let's go through it. I just wanted to show you guys what I got. So I'm gonna start with hair. So I bought 6 packs of hair from AliExpress. This is the hair I got. It's just kinky hair. It really stinks, I can't lie. I don't know how this is going to look. I thought it'd be a bit darker. This is how many's in a... This is like the thickness. And I've got 6 packs for £17. It was pretty quick because I ordered it. I'm pretty sure I did it like last week or a week before that. And this is the hair colour. It says 1B/30 on there. But that's definitely lighter. But I'm not bothered. What I'm going to do with this hair, I'm going to be doing the rubber band method and I'm going to braid my own hair. So I've got 6 packs of those for £17. I think that's a really good bargain because more time when you see this in a hair shop, it's £5 a pack or maybe 4 if you're lucky. So 6 for 17. That's really good. Yeah, I also got this. It's by Hair Realm, and that's basically a mannequin head with hair because I kind of want to practice braiding. I can kind of sort of braid a little bit, but I want to improve my braiding skills. When I ordered, I saw someone say they practice makeup skills on here as well. I don't think I'm going to be doing that because this is already creepy as it is. This was £24 and it's like kind of like a yaki hair. I've never opened this before, so I don't know how this feels or anything. It comes with like a, if you make wigs, you know what this is. This is basically like a clip, kind of a clip that you can put this onto like a surface. Not so much round like this, but if you had like a flat surface that kind of stuck out a bit, you can clip this to it. You can kind of screw it, and then you pop this on top of that. Boom. Bob's your uncle. But in terms of this feels like, oh, sis has some soft hair. Sis had, oh, it's luscious. Oh, she's thick. Oh, she's thick. Oh, sis. Oh, she's got some grey hairs. I don't know what I should call her. Your hair smells, honey. It's got a scent. Yeah, your hair is quite nice and thick. It feels human. It feels very human. You could probably straighten this. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the thing somewhere that you can. But yeah, I'm going to be practicing my braiding skills on there. I think I'm going to give that a wash at some point and see how that turns out. There's nothing else in here. I would have thought there would be like some sort of like, you know, like a, I don't know, like hair guidance, how to care for it kind of thing going on. That's not in there. But I'll definitely be, I'm going to use one of those braids to practice on that head. My third lot of purchases, books. Now 2 books, one of these books I've been meaning to get, which is Boundaries in Dating. And that is by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. And that's basically a Christian-based book which kind of helps and guides people throughout their dating experiences. So far I've been lucky/unlucky-ish in a way, which I feel like is down to me not knowing a lot about myself and Christ. And then I got Boundaries in general because I feel like me as a person needs to grow and develop before me as a person in a relationship can be the best me or whatever, all those things there. Obviously the main root cause of me not being the best me comes from me not having the best relationship with God, and I'm hands up. That's me, that's my stage right now. But anyway, another story for another day. So I got, yeah, those Boundaries books. So this one, I'm not going to read all of it, but this one has like kind of like a header where it says rules for romance that can help you find the love of your life. I'm not exactly trying to find the love of my life, but I guess it would help me be a person prepared to be in that situation, I guess. And then this is the boundaries one. Are you in control of your life? Now, a lot of the times I feel really out of control. I just most of the time go with the flow. If you know me, you know that I'm just very I'm level-headed, but when it comes to like situations, I let the situation take me. Anyway, again, story for another day. And then I got this book by Taye Selassie called Ghana Must Go. And what brought me to buy this book, was I didn't even know how we started talking about it. I think I was at work and I was speaking to one of my colleagues who's from Pakistan. And I don't know when this conversation, where it came from, because I'm quite, in terms of culture and history, I like those two things combined, okay? So I was speaking to him, I was like, so what is it with I know there was there's Indians versus Pakistanis, or there used to be. So I was like, what is it that brought that? Like, why is there so much banter / this and that? I said, it's kind of like Nigerians and Ghanaians. We are like that as well. We have a root, which is Ghana Must Go. And then he said, what's that? I showed him, which then led to me being roasted by my colleagues who are Asians and, Africans, which was funny and whatever. So I thought, okay, let me Google it, because obviously they've asked me what it is. I told them what Ghana Must Go bag is, told them about how fashion brands are exploiting the idea and making tons of money from it. So I researched it and I saw that, it's from the 1983 or something like that, around those times. So I thought, wow, I didn't even know it was that close to this time period. I thought it was like way back when. And then I looked into it even further and saw that actually Ghana was the first, as far as I read on there, back in the 60s, that actually kicked Nigerians out. So I was like, okay. And then I stumbled across a book. And I was like, oh, there's a book about it. Maybe it's set in that time and I can maybe kind of get an idea of how it was like. Little did I know this is nothing about Ghana Must Go. There is a mention of it where, I believe, because this book is set in like between 1960 something all up until 1980, 1990s kind of times, because it goes back and forth in time zones. So there is a part where it mentions the whole Ghana Must Go, but it's a very, very small part where they're just saying that the Ghanaians are being rooted out or whatever. And then there was a mention of someone giving a gift in a Ghana Must Go bag. That was the two mentions out of it in this whole story. Now this book, I started reading it and it was hard, I can't lie to you. It was so confusing for me, but the plot had me hooked. So I forced it. I just said, I have to finish this book. It's really, really poetic. So it's not as straightforward a read. You kind of have to have your mind already in some kind of zone, in my opinion. Now, I've just finished reading My Name is Leon by Kit Van Der Waal, Gone Girl, something else like The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, or something like that, some other like rom-com kind of book. This is the first book I've read which is like, well, actually no, My Name is Leon was really good, but this is the first book I've written by a black author that isn't on Wattpad. This is my first published book that I've read by a black and African author, which really had me. And I just want to, I put on Twitter the other day that I wanted to start reading more of those kind of books, and I had loads of responses. Well, I say loads. I had like 2 responses, but I've got like 3-4 books now, and even one of the girls I go to church with recommended it. She'd also tried to read this and found it difficult and gave up. I didn't. I found it really good. Like, there's some bits where you can kind of know there's something coming and then you kind of suss it out. But the way it's written, it's like in 3 parts. The chapters, one thing I don't like, I can't lie, this is how the chapters just start. Like, I like my chapters to be on a fresh page. I can't lie to you. Like this. This is good. Okay? Chapter 11. But then we'll have chapter 12 on the next page right in the middle. That bothered me. I got over it, but at first I was like, why is this like this? But I don't know. It was really, really, really poetic. But I think it's one of those ones you have to read twice to understand the first part. I really loved how each character had their own story and that kind of stuff, but I really wish this book was small. I wanted there to be more. I want there to be like a spin-off where we get to learn more about what happens next, that kind of stuff. And in one of my books I had before, the author put like alternative endings. So what would have happened if she married this guy? What would happen if she married this guy? Which I thought was really a really nice touch, because people would be thinking like, but then again, that went with the story. So yeah, this was $8.99 from Amazon. You can get it as an ebook or as a this. But yeah, it's really good. But again, it's hard to really get into it. I found myself skim reading a lot of things. Like when it got overly poetic, I just kind of skim over that because I tried to understand what it's saying and I just couldn't do it. It was really good plot. Needs to be a movie. I think that's it. This is what my friend said. She said that it's more of like a screenplay, which it is. It would be really great as I'm not a TV film critic. I've never studied it. It demands so much of your imagination that it would be a really good movie. I just know it would be. Even a series, that would be a great series. My third item. Now, I'm either going to be grateful to myself or really, really regret this. But I got a MacBook. Now I haven't actually opened it yet. It just arrived today. I actually got it on finance. I know there's some sort of controversy on Twitter right now about getting things on finance. But listen, I'm working. I'm on a gap year, so I'm doing it because by the time I go back to uni, my current laptop, I've had it for 4 years, and she's not as good as she used to be. I can't lie. So I got a MacBook. It took absolutely really long to arrive from wherever she came from. I think she came from China because on the order it starts in China, and I think it's because of the specs that I chose to have. I have here a silver MacBook 12-inch, 256 gigabytes, 1.4 gigahertz. I don't know. But yeah, that's everything I got. I got this on finance. If I don't know if people knew this already because I really didn't. It's £150 a month for me. You can get it for cheaper. I just randomly chose things. I really wish I had someone to guide me through buying this because I said I would get the lower amount of memory and then get a hard drive. But I don't know what I did, to be honest. But either way, it's now 152 a month. And hopefully I'll be able to make those payments because if I don't, I get interest. If you pay early, you get interest. Everyone makes their rules different. Is that really necessary? She's your queen to be. Look how tiny. Oh my gosh. No, this needs to be treated with the absolute care. Look, this is the MacBook. I'm pretty sure this is the same size as an iPad. I don't have an iPad. The only Apple product I have is my phone, which I'm using right now. This is my laptop. Don't be disgusted, but you see this? This is actually really bad. Look at that. That's glass marks. And one time in uni, I got so bored that I drew on my laptop. Just look at the size difference. It's so light as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I wanted to sell it, but I think I'll keep the laptop, use it to you know, stream things. You know, I'll use the laptop so I don't get any bugs on this. And I'm going to boot this up now and probably try and edit this video on here. See if it's smooth. But this is very exciting. But yeah, that's my March haul. But yeah, I'm going to go now and play with my new gadget and put my stuff away. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.